All right. Well, welcome to Behind the Point. I'm Pastor Jeff. I'm here with Pastor Josue.
Good morning.
This is our very Merry Christmas episode.
Yeah.
As you're sipping your hot cocoa and sitting by the fire with the Yuletide logs, enjoy listening to us a little bit. Or if you're on your way to a Christmas party or something.
There you go. Yeah.
So I thought it'd be fun opening up with just some trivia. We did this on Thanksgiving.
Yes, we did.
So I'll throw you some easy ones. This is from Parade.com. I know nothing about them.
Oh,
but
gosh. Okay.
it was one of the first ones that came up on Google.
Let's see
So, which popular Christmas beverage is also called
Eggnog.
Okay, yep.
I
Milk
totally
punch.
guessed. Okay. I totally guessed on that. Milk punch. That
Yeah.
sounds gross.
Eggnog sounds gross though. Like an egg drink sounds gross to me. But I love eggnog.
You know what? I've only tried it once, and it was out of a carton.
Okay. Did you like it?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't
used
remember
to hate
not
it when I was a
liking it.
kid.
Okay.
And then some reason over the years I've
it
grown to
probably
like it.
wouldn't settle well with me now.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
I'm
You don't
assuming it's very milky.
yeah.
Yeah, it
It's
would
like
not.
cream, very heavy
Yeah,
cream.
I don't think I would survive that.
So like kind of a
Or
acquired
anybody
taste.
around me, for that matter. Sorry, that's probably too much information.
What did the Merry Christmas? What did the other reindeer not let Rudolph do because of his shiny red nose?
Laugh and play? All of
kinda
the other
close.
reindeer wouldn't. What is? I forgot. Hold
Join
on.
in on any.
Join in any reindeer games.
Yep,
yeah,
you got
there
it.
it is. I was close.
Yep.
Okay.
This one's kind of tricky. I would have got it wrong at first. How many ghosts show up in A Christmas Carol?
Christmas Carol is the Ebenezer Scrooge movie,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
The past, future, and then I guess the one that's talking to him.
There's actually 4.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the fourth one?
There's like I don't even remember.
Past, present,
A guide.
That's the one
Yeah.
I'm thinking of. The guide.
Yeah.
What's the present? That's what I didn't do.
Yeah.
Because I did get the guide, the one who's talking
Oh,
to
okay.
him.
That helps him. Yeah.
What I was thinking of was the Muppets Christmas Carol. That's what I had to think of. I'm like,
I think a Mickey's Christmas Carol is the
my
one
kids
we
were just
usually
watching
watch.
that the other
Yeah.
night. That one's creepy. The ghost is creepy in
yeah.
that one.
The
Jim
Carrey
Carrey?
one.
No, I've never seen. Oh, is that the animated one? It's like CGI one? I've not seen that one. He looks creepy in
Yeah.
that movie.
You should know this one. Where was baby Jesus born?
Baby who? No, I was kidding. Oh, Baby Jesus, Bethlehem.
That's right. Let's see. Is there any good ones in here? Elvis isn't going to have a white Christmas. He's going to have
A blue Christmas.
Yep, Blue Christmas. In Home Alone, where are the
Oh, I don't
McAllisters going
know.
on vacation when they leave Kevin behind?
I don't know.
Do you remember?
No.
It's overseas.
I've seen. I've only ever. I don't know that I've ever seen that whole movie.
Really?
I've only ever seen parts of it. I don't know.
I love
Paris.
yeah.
Is it
It
really?
is Paris, yeah.
Okay.
Because they're
total-
over there, they're
total
watching.
Guess.
It's funny. They're watching It's a Wonderful Life, and it's all in French. And they're talking. You don't remember that? Yeah.
Wait a minute. Doesn't the mom drive home? How does she drive home from
No,
Paris?
she flies home.
She's
to,
in the back of a
She flies
truck.
to like New York or something.
Oh,
And she
okay.
caravans and stuff back.
I
Yeah.
say I remember the guy from Cool Runnings is in that movie.
Which guy?
The big heavy dude. He's like the coach for
Oh
Cool
yeah,
Runnings.
that's right. I forgot he's in Cool Runnings.
That's
yeah.
all I remember from that
Yeah.
movie. He's like in the back of the truck with
Yeah,
the
he's
mom.
the polka guy, the polka king or whatever.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, let's see one more.
I should know that movie. My kids have watched it like 10 times already.
In the movie "It's a Wonderful Life," have you seen that?
Never seen it.
Never seen. Oh, you want to know this? Well, have you heard the phrase "What happens every time a bell rang"?
An angel gets its wings.
Yeah.
Oh, is
you
that
know
right?
yeah.
Okay, so I
you
know
probably
that- I
know,
know
a
the
lot
saying.
of. There's
I
so
just-
many.
I don't even know what that
one-liners
movie
from
is
that
about,
movie.
though.
It's really good. It's there's a man that keeps he serves
You're
everyone.
gonna
He's
spoil
helping.
the movie for somebody.
Oh yeah, it's been around for what 50, yeah, it's been decades and decades. But it's a man that goes around. He helps a ton of people throughout his life, and then when it's an hour when he's in need, he's an angel comes to help him and show him that his life has meaning. And
Is there a
then-
guy named Clarence in that movie?
Yeah, Clarence
Okay.
is the angel in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I remember we had a Christmas play. Gosh, I was still a kid, but one guy, he was like a character from that movie, and he kept saying Clarence, Clarence. That's all I remember.
Yep.
I don't know anything
It's
about it.
a really
though.
good movie.
Is
I'd
it?
recommend
Okay.
it.
Is it black
It's very
and white?
wholesome. Yeah, it's black and white.
I'm not gonna watch
Well,
it.
don't you watch I Love Lucy?
My wife forces me to watch I Like Lucy.
Well, Yeah, they might have like done a colored remastered.
Yeah.
It's a really good movie. I didn't see it until maybe like 5 years ago or something, but now I love it. It's worth a watch. It's a really good movie.
You know what my favorite Christmas movie is?
What?
The Little Drummer Boy.
Really?
The claymation one.
Ugh.
How dare you?
Those ones are rough. I tried.
can't believe you.
Yeah, I tried watching that one. I couldn't.
He just said, ugh.
Yeah.
I literally
Those
just
are the worst.
I just watched it on
Claymation.
Sunday night when I got home. I sat down, turned it on, ate my dinner, and Noah watched it with me. They came back.
They liked it.
I've not seen those.
Oh, you
I've
haven't seen
only
Rudolph?
seen The Little Drummer Boy.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
You've never seen Home Alone. He hasn't watched all of Home Alone. He hasn't watched It's a Wonderful Life.
I have not watched.
There's
a lot
so
of
much
the
better
movies.
material out there.
Yeah. You know, I still haven't seen like a lot of the. I've never seen Snow White. Never seen Snow White. What other ones? A bunch of them I've only watched because my wife made
We
me
should
watch
do a
them.
rewatch podcast.
Yeah.
Write to
never-
us podcast at Centerpoint
There's several of them.
Church. If
Somebody
Pastor
always
Persuasion-
gives me a hard time because I've never. I think it's Mike. He's the one who gives me a hard time because he says I've never watched any movies. I'm like, dude, I grew up in a Hispanic house. Like Disney was not a big thing for us.
Yeah.
It was that Chapolin guy. Who was it? Cantinflas. Those guys. Like those are the ones that my dad watched all the time. But it was never watched any.
You
of
got to
them.
go through them. You have a little girl. Go watch Snow White with her.
No, thank you.
Have you seen Selena?
Who?
Selena.
Yes, absolutely. Quintanilla, absolutely. You know I have. Selena, get out of here.
What is this is no more trivia, but this is just a question about Christmas Day for your family.
Hmm?
What happens at your house on Christmas Day? What's that
When
gonna look
I'm
like for
normally
you?
the first one up, I usually wake up early on days like that. But if it's not the kids, they're going to just be running, screaming down the hall, super excited. And we just open up Christmas gifts. If I'm up early, I'm starting on breakfast just so we have something to eat
Yeah.
at the same time. I usually turn on the heater early in the morning so it's nice and cozy, warm, especially this year. I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be cold this Christmas.
Do you guys have a fireplace?
No, we have a little heater that looks like a fireplace though. And so we just open up gifts. In years past, we had so many gifts we had to take a break. Like, all right, guys, we got to stop
Yeah.
and clean up some of this mess, make room. I bring the trash can in the house and we
Oh, okay.
throw all
yeah,
the
we
trash
always have like a
away.
big trash bag
Yeah,
and stuff.
I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
But no, that's about it. And then we just kind
Your
of spend
family
the day.
come
in-
over or
Sometimes
get
it just
together?
depends. This year we're doing Christmas at my sister's house on Saturday.
oh, okay. So Christmas Day is just for you guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
If we end up going, we might go to my mother-in-law's, I imagine, because we usually do something over there with them, and then we open up more gifts, and
Yeah.
there's a whole lot of eating. It's
Good. Yeah.
pretty
traditional.
straightforward.
Huh?
Yeah, we
Same
stick
with
to-
us. Yeah. We usually do Christmas morning, just the four of us, so Carrie and our boys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And same thing. We really don't get them a lot
Mm-hmm.
because other family members get them so much stuff.
Yeah.
They're very spoiled. But we have such loving family.
Yeah.
Because grandmas and aunts and
Mine isn't
even
that
our
loving.
neighbors got them. Our next door neighbor, your what?
I said mine isn't that.
Oh
loving.
goodness! Our next door neighbors, even they're so sweet, and they get the kids
Oh,
stuff.
that's awesome.
They, my next door neighbor gave. We had a kind of a toy truck that you ride in, like one of those little tyke trucks, in the backyard for Josh, our 4-year-old, and he's like really into police and stuff lately,
Mm-hmm.
and so they redid the truck for us. They added lights on top.
Oh, cool.
LED lights
Yeah.
that go off. They even made a sticker that has his birthday and stuff on it. So
Nice.
his birthday is March 24th. So his like code or whatever was 0324. But they're very
That's
sweet. So
awesome.
lots of
Very
people
good.
spoiling the kids.
Really good.
Anything you want to share about the Christmas story? So the true story of Christmas as it relates to No Other Gospel. We
Yeah.
just finished up that series.
Yeah. So I'm sharing the majority of this on Christmas Eve, and it'll be relatively quick there. But it was one of the things that just got me thinking as I was writing all of that out. In the Christmas narrative, we're told that Herod, you've got these wise men, or in the case of our Christmas Eve, wise women who show up, and they go and they talk to Herod. Where is this baby that's been born, the King of the Jews? But he puts on a front that he's excited about this baby. He puts on a front and he says, well, tell me where he is so that I too can go and worship him. Ultimately, we know that his goal is to see all the babies this king eliminated. And later on, we're told afterward, after the Magi have left, that he puts this order out. It takes us all the way back to Exodus. There's an order to kill all the kids under 2 years old, or all the boys under 2 years old. So it's a really, really tragic story as you read through that. But again, we're seeing the repetition of history to try and stamp out what is the goodness of God.
Yeah.
This gift that God has given to the world is trying to be eliminated, is trying to be removed. So part of what I talk about on Christmas Eve, I was going to say Good Friday, on Christmas Eve, is that Herod serves as the threat back then.
Yeah.
Today, what we see are compromise and just compromising on our convictions and all the amount of false gospels that are out there. Just like Herod was like, well, I want to worship him too. Progressive Christianity, or any other false gospel for that matter, claims to be the true gospel of Christ, and it just is not. It is equally as dangerous as a decree to go out and kill all the baby boys to ensure that this faith is stamped out entirely. It's equally as dangerous. Sure, we're not literally seeing people killed, but we're seeing people.
Some countries.
In some countries, yes.
A lot of places around the world, but in our context.
Within our context, what we're seeing is people destroying what is their eternal destination.
Yeah.
And that's potentially even more tragic, right? So it's we talk very loosely about that and very quickly in the Christmas Eve program, and I'll share that tomorrow. Wow, that's tomorrow already. I didn't realize that. I don't know. I thought I had an extra day.
I love, really throughout the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, just the people that Jesus engages with, and in the Christmas story itself, you have the really probably pagans that are the Magi,
Right.
But they somehow, or at least they're from a pagan region, but they come and worship the true King. They chose, even though they could have worshipped others, they came to worship the one who is true.
Right.
And then you have bad players in the story like Herod. But you have the shepherds who were lowly people and often missed out and were looked down upon. But they have an opportunity to come and worship the King. And so it's kind of just neat how there's a choice.
Both ends
presented.
of the spectrum.
Yeah. And no one's stuck in their
The
lane
rejected
as far
and
as
the revered.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
they got to move against what culture said to turn to the truth. Herod didn't. The innkeeper had seemingly missed out on an opportunity to worship the king. Maybe others in the city. I mean, that the fact that they're like, they kind of ended up just in the spot with the manger. That, most people in Bethlehem missed out, but there were some that were able to get to the truth.
One of the things that I remember I read several years ago, I had preached on Christmas Eve, and it was something, I want to say it was Warren Wiersbe. I could be wrong. But he said it's incredible to think that there was probably more animals present at the birth of Christ than there were people. It was just, I thought that was really cool to see. That should tell you the extremes of the life of Christ.
Yeah.
He was born in extreme circumstances, died in extreme circumstances. And I thought that was a really, very humbling thing, that it's like there wasn't a big spectacle made, it's aside from the star in the sky, of course, but it wasn't this huge thing like the way when celebrations, when kings were born and so forth. Like, it's none of that. You don't see any of that. It's very humbling.
Yeah. It's kind of neat that the animal's present just as a picture too of all of creation worshiping him. So it's like the animals will glorify God.
One of my favorite analogies that's often. Have you ever heard the illustration of there's a story of. Sorry, I'm taking us totally off track here. Is that okay? There's one of my favorite analogies of the Christmas story is this husband and wife, where the wife is going to church. And the husband, she invites him to come to church with him to go to the midnight service. And he's like, nah, I want nothing to do with that. You go. And so he's sitting by this large window in his house and the fire's going. And suddenly he starts to hear this thudding on the window. And he sees these birds that are just slamming into the window because they're trying to get close to the fire. But they can't tell that the window's there. So he goes outside and he's thinking like, oh man, my wife, what a goof, that she believes in all those fairy tales and she's just out there like, I'll never believe it. But here I am outside trying to save these birds, right? And so he tries to shoo them away first off, like just go, like you're not going to be safe here. eventually he realizes that, well, maybe I can get them to go into the barn. So he drops breadcrumbs and they go, but they just want to stay as close to the fire as they can. So they don't. So he says it out loud. He finally says it like, gosh, I wish I could just become one of you to show you that I'm trying to help you and lead you to the barn. And right then at that moment, like the clock strikes midnight and he can hear the church bells in the distance. And he suddenly realizes what the message is of the gospel. That God was like, I will become one of you to show you that I'm trying to help you, to bring you to safety, to bring you to all of that. And it's, I've always just really appreciated that. I wanted to use that for Christmas Eve.
The guy did turn into a
No. Different Christmas story.
Okay.
I wanted to use that for Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
But I think it just landed better.
If only I
to
could
do
become like you too.
Yeah, because that's
show you the
ultimately
way.
what Christ does for us. He
Yeah.
comes and God comes and becomes us to show us the way to safety to do that.
Yeah.
But we're just so stubborn and we just don't listen at times. But, so that's all. I just wanted to share that.
Yeah,
I don't know why that
that's
just
good.
came into my mind.
That's good. Have you mentioned the Magi in our service were young women?
Mhm.
Someone asked about that. Was that intentional? Was that?
I think
and
that's just who we had available.
We just finished No Other Gospel talking about progressive Christianity,
Yeah,
and then we
I'm
put
sorry.
women as the wise men.
Yeah.
That was just
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's true. If you want to volunteer to be one of the wise men next year, let
Yeah.
us know. We'll get you in the video.
Yeah. But there's no intention. That was
No,
just
that was
we
just-
just the only thing we just said it should be teenagers for that one.
Yeah.
We were trying to get some different
Yeah.
people throughout the video. So the little kids were the shepherds and whatnot. So
that's
not a political or a gender statement or something like
not
that.
at all.
No.
No.
What gifts would the Magi bring today? Or gifts? They brought incense, myrrh, and gold.
That's a good question. Well, depending on sort of what contextually what it was provided for, some commentaries would suggest that the Magi brought the gold because that's what they were going to need to survive in Egypt while they went in sort of as refugees to avoid Herod's decree to kill all the babies. Some suggested that it's just the value of the frankincense and the myrrh and so forth. So I would think it would have to be something that obviously has value, not just like a commodity that they bring from their country. So I would have to think it would be, I don't know.
Something practical. But I have heard, I mean, symbolically it works. Some people say that the gold is because he's the King of Kings.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the myrrh that's the embalming or frankincense? I forget.
I think it's myrrh. Yeah.
Myrrh is an embalming, so that he's the
'Cause the
sacrifice.
frankincense is the herbs
It's
and
kind of
yeah.
almost pointing to the death of Christ. That
Right.
is
Right.
his primary purpose in coming, that he would die for the sins of the world. And then frankincense, that it's an incense for worship, that he's God. He's the one that's worthy of worship. So maybe some equivalent of what we would give today. Cash.
Yeah, but that's the
I
valuable
know.
commodity for us. So I would think so.
Yeah. Bitcoin.
Timeshare. I don't know. That was a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Last question for me. Who do you relate to most in the Christmas story?
Ooh,
Don't say Jesus.
the donkey
Or Mary. Yeah.
I guess the one who I would want to relate most to, let me put it this way, is Joseph.
Yeah.
One of the things that I noticed several years ago is Joseph never speaks. Never, not once in the entire Christmas story, in his entire life. He never speaks, right? We're told that the angel comes and talks to him, but he never speaks. And it was just sheer obedience on his part. He had doubt, he had intention. We're told that he was a man of faith, followed the law, so he didn't want to put Mary up to disgrace. So
he was gonna
everything about him was
yeah.
just a good guy, and he tried to live an honorable life. But I mean, we're told that an angel came and told him in the middle of the night, while he's asleep, like, it's okay for you to take Mary as your wife. I'd wake up and be asking, what did I have for dinner that I dreamt such a dream? But Joseph takes it as immediately, this is a word of God. Like, do not question this. get up right. We're told that he gets up and they leave. He's not like, all right, I'll leave in the morning. He gets up right then and there and goes. So I guess I would want to relate with Joseph. Just I would hope that I would have that same obedience, that same trust, that same faithfulness to the Lord. I would want that for myself. Certainly want to be that way. Yeah,
that's good. Any final Merry Christmas wishes?
I would just say Merry Christmas to everybody. Thanks for kind of sticking around with us for the last year. It's been a fun year. We've done a lot this year, and we'll talk a little bit more about that at New Year's. But I hope you guys have a great Christmas, a Merry Christmas, and spend time with your family and friends, with your loved one, with your kids, with your parents. Have a good time, and we look forward to all the new stuff coming up in the new year. Certainly looking forward to it.
That's right. Merry Christmas. God bless you. We love you.
Bye, guys.